Fear is a universal feeling that we all experience at some point in our lives. Whether it's fear of the future, fear of failure, or fear of the unknown, it can paralyze us and hold us back. But the Bible offers powerful words of comfort and encouragement from Jesus himself. In this video, we'll explore the top 5 messages from Jesus about fear and discover how his words can bring peace, strength, and courage to our hearts. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by fear, stay tuned, because these messages will change the way you see your worries. Do not be afraid, little flock, for your Father has been pleased to give you the kingdom. In this comforting message, Jesus refers to his followers as a little flock, indicating tenderness and care. He reassures them that they have nothing to fear, because God, their loving Father, has given them his kingdom. This message is about the incredible gift of God's grace and salvation, which should dispel all fear. We are under God's protection, and his kingdom filled with love, peace, and joy is ours. This reminder of our ultimate inheritance in God's kingdom gives us the courage to face earthly fears with confidence and assurance. He replied, "You of little faith, why are you so afraid?" Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the waves, and it was completely calm. This verse comes from the story of Jesus calming the storm. When the disciples were terrified by the storm threatening their boat, Jesus rebuked their fear, reminding them that faith should replace fear. His authority over the storm shows us that even in life's most chaotic and frightening moments, Jesus is fully in control. This story illustrates that fear often comes from a lack of faith, and when we trust in Jesus, we can find peace even in the middle of life's storms. Do not be afraid of those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul. Rather, be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in hell. In this passage, Jesus is reminding his followers that earthly fears, particularly of human threats, should not be their primary concern. While people can harm the body, they have no control over the soul. Jesus emphasizes that the fear of God, meaning reverence and respect for his power and authority, is far more important than fearing people. By putting God first and recognizing his ultimate authority, we can face human threats and fears with courage, knowing our souls are secure in his hands. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. Here, Jesus speaks about the peace that he offers, which is unlike anything the world can provide. It's a deep, inner peace that comes from knowing and trusting him. While the world offers temporary relief through material things, Jesus offers lasting peace that calms our fears and soothes our worries. This verse reminds us not to let our hearts be consumed with fear, but to rest in the peace that Jesus gives, a peace that transcends our understanding and helps us navigate life with confidence and serenity. Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? In this message, Jesus encourages us to release our anxieties about daily necessities, like food, drink, and clothing. He reminds us that worrying doesn't change our circumstances. Instead, he points out that God, who cares for the birds of the air, will certainly care for us as well. Jesus is telling us that fear over provision is unnecessary, because God is always in control and is aware of our needs. This message offers comfort in times when fear of the unknown, especially about material security, takes over our hearts. Jesus' words remind us that no matter how big or small Our fears may be, we are never alone. His message is clear: we don't have to live in fear because He is with us, offering peace and guiding us through every storm. Let His teachings inspire you to let go of fear and trust in His love and protection. If these messages have touched your heart, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more faith-filled content. Remember, Jesus has overcome the world, and through Him, we too can overcome our fears.